What's up, guys? It is the Big Puma, aka
Be ready.
and episode 2 of Pedro Cerrano's Road to the Show. We're going to start off with a little bit of defense, getting that ball over to first base. Here we are taking on the Jacksonville Generals. Pedro blasts one out there into the right center field area, gets himself a double, and drives a guy home in the process. I've started not playing defense, not playing first base, because it's kind of the same things over and over and over again. There's been a couple random things happen you'll see here in this video, but about halfway through I stopped doing defense, as we see as our guys turn a nice double play right there. I've also turned off running, because that also just kind of gets boring. Look at Pedro going opposite field, and the right fielder cannot get a grip on it. Pedro runs to second base while forcing his guys to move it along. He's going to slide into home. Pedro gets that RBI right there, taking on the Birmingham Barons. Nice shot up the middle. While the bases are loaded, Pedro drives in 2 runs there. The names for these minor league teams are crazy. Some of them, like the Barons, are okay, but there's a handful of crazy ones. And here we go. Nice play by the shortstop, but terrible throw as it goes out of play. That guy moves up 1 bag there. Here we are playing the Barons again, and just another terrible play by the second baseman, throwing it over the shortstop's head. And right about there is where I stopped doing defense. It was just kind of getting monotonous and boring, but 2 guys on, taking on the Tennessee Smokies, I believe. We get a double and drive in 2 runs there. Not a bad hit for Pedro. We're going to take a look at the replay here in show motion. Look at those beautiful red and blue shoes, sporting that, you know, Huntsville Stars attitude, and just a perfect swing and a perfect spot on the bat, and he shoots it out there in the center field. In that, we're not playing the Smokies yet. We're still playing the Barons. I was confused by their jerseys. But here, everyone stops. Pedro can't decide what's going on. Second baseman's in the way. He gets himself a double and drives in another 2 runs there. That happens quite a bit to Pedro, where he hits it out there into the outfield, and the right fielder or the center fielder can't get a beat on it, and they end up missing it. And I mean, that's the first inning, and the pitcher's already getting a little chat. So here we are again, bottom of the first. Nice little play there to first base. And now we move in. Pedro's already 1 for 1. Single in the first inning, and here we're taking on the Smokies. We're up 4-3, bases loaded. And I thought this was a grand slam, going to be his first home run. It's not. He gets a out, but it is a sac fly, and he drives home a run there. Not too bad. I mean, you drive home a run, that's always good. Up 6-4 now, and we're going to run over to first base. And I wanted to show you this because the second baseman makes a hell of a play. While he is still safe at first, that was just awesome by the second baseman right there. Good job by him. 1 for 1, single, 2 men on base, little sidearm pitch that really, I have trouble with that sometimes, but not this time. Right there between left and center field. And they have a little issue getting it into the relay man, so that's going to be 2 RBIs for Pedro. And he's excited. Look at him. He looks stoned, actually. See the replay again. Nice shot getting out there, getting it into the gap, hitting good old red, white, and blue, and getting those couple runs in there. Now here we're 2 for 3 on the day already. 2 singles. I didn't show that to you guys. Singles are kind of boring. We're playing the Jacksonville Generals, and this is going out. It's not. He catches it there at the warning track, but another sac fly for Pedro. They brings in the run there. He finishes that game 2-3. Moving on to the next game. Once again playing the Jacksonville Generals. Bottom of the 7th. Perfect shot. It is still a single, but it's just a nice, on a rope, shot down there, down the third baseline, over the bag, past the defender there. Now moving into it, we're playing the Mississippi Braves. Top of the first, guy on first base. And Pedro is the man, getting it out there into the gap. Center fielder gets a little cocky, can't hang on to it. Pedro's going to take full advantage of that, driving a guy home. Sliding into third base before the tag. Gets himself an RBI triple. Pretty good for Pedro. The man's got some wheels. See it? Nice hit, kind of under it. Gets it up there a little bit. But like I said, the center fielder gets a little cocky. Doesn't try to get under it. Gets past him, hits the fence. Pedro gets himself a triple. Top of the 8th. And Pedro gets walked. And so we are on the base now, first and second. Here's a pinch hit opportunity for Pedro. I hate this when every time I'm starting to do pretty decent, they bring me in as a pinch hitter. We're already up 8-2. Perfect guess, perfect spot. Pedro goes opposite field, still looking for that first home run. And what happens? The guy jumps the fence and catches it. It was just heartbreaking because, like I said, Pedro hasn't had a home run yet. So we're going to take a look at this replay here of Jack Addison and the Mississippi Braves. Does a pretty good job of getting up there, snatching that ball away for the home run. And it they froze it there. They're like, check it. And then he kind of slow motion dumps his pants. But here we go, moving into, we can't end the video like that. We're already 1-4. And bases are loaded. We're up 8-3. And Pedro's going to get a nice shot out there. The right fielder dives for it. Couldn't make it. So Pedro's going to run around, play it safe, stay on second base. But he does drive in all 3 base runners, bringing it up to 11-3. And that's going to be the end of that game. So we take a look at the replay, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked it. I would really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Don't forget to come back. We still got lots of Pedro Cerrano coming up. Everybody's favorite first baseman, AMF.